Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So in this video, I thought I would do a series of Guild Wars battles, just to demonstrate how they would play out in a week. And my guild challenges the Purgatory difficulty. So we have level 55, 58, 60, 62, and 65. In terms of rewards, it's pretty nice. It's 4,500 guild medals and 180k gold. And then for the personal rewards, you get, I think, pretty much this exact same amount. So again, 45k guild medals when all added up, and I believe all the gold added up is around 180k gold again once more. So it's pretty sweet rewards, and I currently have not played a single battle yet for this one. And already you can see my guildmates have already nearly finished it, because there's a bunch of people who has already gotten 5k points. So yeah, I'm going to get started with some solo battles, and I'll do one of each battle in solo mode, just to see how many points I get and so on. Usually I team up for the low level fights and so on, but because I just wanted to do some demonstration for this one, I'm not going to team up. So here we go. So, starting the first one, it's going to be Empire. And for Empire, I don't really want to bring anyone good, because it's the lowest level one. So I'll just use whatever characters I have. So, let's take a look. I'll bring Lance. So I'm going to grab Cherry's equipment and then throw it over to Lance. And my Lance is currently level 42. So he's just mainly there to faction buff. So Lance. Then I'll bring a tank, because tanks are always useful. And the tank will be Vargas. So let's remove Ledin's equipment and then throw it over to Vargas. And I have to give him a weapon, which will be the Throne Guardian. Level 20 SSR, but that should be enough. Alright, so there's Vargas set up. Let's find a healer. And an Empire healer would be Anna. So let's grab Liana's equipment and throw it over to Anna. So there's a healer. Next, well, let's bring Lard. So let's remove Leon's equipment and throw it over to Lard. And then for the fifth character, I'll bring another DPS. So let's make that Leticia. That way Leticia can also boost my team's movement when it's necessary. So yeah, let's remove Elwyn's equipment, bring up Leticia, and give it to her. There we go. And in this case, I want Sprint, Move Again, and Onrush. Yeah, those are the right skills. Okay, so Leticia is set up. And the last character, it's a debate of whether I bring a second healer or a damage dealer. And you know what? I'll bring Egbert, because I have a mage set. So let's do that. Okay, so there we go. Level 50, and let's level up my Egbert a bit. He's level 47. I have some experience items to use up, so might as well. 48. Bring him up to 49. And there's not enough experience to bring him up to 50, so we'll leave it at that. Alright, good enough. He has Dark Reaper to self-heal, you know, Acid Burn, and a Fireball. So, good balance of skills. Alright, here we go. So, let's start the level 55 Guild Wars. And then after that, I'll do one of level 58 and so on. So I'll do these in a separate video. So, here we go. Solo attack. And Vargas to tank. Leticia to add movement. Egbert to be a ranged DPS. Anna to heal up. Lard. And last but not least, Leticia. So there is some problems with healing for this team. Or sorry, Lance is the last one. You can see there's only one healer, which would be focused on Vargas. So keeping the other characters healthy may be troublesome. Would be nice if I had, you know, someone else who could self-heal. But the only ones who can is Sonya with Vampire Bats and Alte Muller, who needs to be my tank for the other one. So Well, it is what it is. Let's play this one out. I might not win on it, but I don't really care if I don't win. So, here we go. And the enemies are primarily ranged for this first wave. Well, in that case, I'm going to tank the flyer hit with Vargas, let them come closer, and then after that, I'll crush them with all these melee with these attacks. So here we go. Unbreakable Guardian, Vargas. Anna is going to apply Regenerate on Vargas. And I need to stay out of range of the ranged attackers for this first turn. So let's turn on Danger Zone. Good enough. Let's end everyone's turn then. So let's end turn. End turn. Let's move. Let's have Lance faction buff first. And then Leticia will come around and sprint. So that everyone gets a movement buff. There we go. Alright. Vargas tanks the hit. Doesn't kill, but does a good amount of damage to it. Alright. So now I have to start crushing all of these enemies. So... 4 enemies to kill. I don't know if I have enough attacks to do so. I'll try my best though. So here we go. Onrush from Leticia. And might as well move back. Let's have Vargas take down the flyer. No. Let's have Egbert take down this flyer. And he can use Dark Reaper to do so. There we go. Let's next send Vargas in to attack the catapult. And then Lance can move down. Ooh. Well, let's see. Ah, left him alive. That's fine. Lard to kill off the catapult. And then I'm going to have to use Anna to attack. There we go. So, melee attack from the Lava Titans killed off the mage. And the next wave spawns. Alright, let's see. Well, these characters are way too far to get into the fight. So... do I even want to get into melee attack range? I think I do. So let's send Lard in to kill off the Necromancer. Vargas, I need him to guard. So let's move Leticia down to give my Vargas +1 movement. And this is fine. I only really need to buff Vargas. So there we go. Vargas gets down and can movement buff and can protect Lard. Regenerate Vargas. And then Lance can get into the guard range as well. So there we go. So now Vargas will tank a whole bunch of hits. So Leticia's +1 movement is really, really helpful. Yeah, having one healer is starting to cost me though. All my other characters are starting to take more and more damage. So we'll see. I'm going to have to... it's going to be a struggle to keep them healed up. Especially to get to the last wave. Anyways. There's no way for Leticia to attack. So we might as well... movement buff again. This time on Egbert. And Egbert... 1, 2, 3... Oh, he already had a movement buff. So that was a bit wasted, but that's fine. So Egbert will use an AoE attack to weaken all these targets. Oh, Vargas got silence debuffed. Annoying. Well, so I'm going to have to heal up Vargas to remove the debuffs, and unfortunately it didn't remove it. Wow, that's annoying. Okay, so I'm going to have to rely on Vargas to tank and kill these targets. Even though he'll see, ideally Vargas would have been able to well, activate Unbreakable Guardian. Then he could have definitely killed off all these enemies. But without it, I'm not sure he can. So I'm going to have to do some melee attacks and take some more damage. Yeah. Not good. Well, let in, or sorry, Vargas continue to tank hits for now. And yeah, I expected this one. But that's okay. Because Egbert survives, and so he can use Dark Reaper to heal up himself. So Egbert is fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to use Vargas to keep attacking. Fortunately, Regenerate is keeping my Vargas healthy. And so, Anna, let's see. I don't know where... So, this is my first time playing any of these fights, so I don't know where the waves spawn. So, I'm definitely going to make some mistakes in terms of positioning, but hopefully they won't be fatal. Well, let's just faction buff. And sprint. So, next wave spawned in the north. I kind of expected this one. But, alright, so he's going to move 3, use water control to move 2 more, let's say, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could actually pull someone that's standing like right here. So let's put Vargas there. And so that really means that if he can move this far, right, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this tile, like tiles like this are all dangerous. So I can place someone here. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave everyone pretty much standing where they are. Just shifting a little bit because I want Anna to apply Sage's Hat on Vargas. So there we go. Perfect. So Sage's Hat and Regenerate will be applied onto Vargas like this. And then, as expected, Vargas gets pulled up. But due to Sage's Hat, he's not debuffed. So let's... And I want Vargas to tank hits this turn. So... planning out the movements. Well, let's have Egbert toss a fireball to start. And I can actually retreat Vargas. Well, no, I don't want to retreat because I want to tank this Lobster Behemoth attack. If I place myself there, I'm trying to figure out how I can place myself so that Anna can Sage's hat Vargas. Anna has 4 movement, but she's struggling to move up. Because if I move up here, Sage's hat could apply on Egbert. Oh well, it is what it is. So we'll move over. We'll move Anna up and self-heal. And whoever Sage's hat affects, yeah. So it hit Egbert. Alright, so let's just, I guess, shift my other characters forward. They're not attacking, especially not Lance, who is so heavily damaged. But they'll be ready to attack next turn. So Vargas will tank some hits for me. The combination of Regenerate, Unbreakable Guardian, and Faction Buff is making Vargas Beast Mode. There we go. Vargas weakening everyone. And they're weakened enough that they should be easy kills for my melee characters. So Vargas did his job. Next wave appears. So let's start taking them down. Onrush to kill off 1 flyer. I can't really tank these hits yet, especially considering the damage I have right now. So how much movement does Lard have? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can really only just attack this flyer. That's it. That's fine then. So let's take it down. Alright, second target down. Quick note, the gargoyles aren't very upgraded. I think they're just level 1 gargoyles. None of the units that these characters have are very upgraded at all. But relying on the heroes with their equipment works out quite well. And let's have Vargas melee attack this angel. Alright. I'm going to have Egbert, Dark Reaper to kill the Lobster Behemoth. And then Anna is going to choose between Regenerate or Heal on Vargas. And I think Regenerate's the better option here. So, there we go. Oh, Wind Whisper. Ow! So the next wave is coming. So, let's take care of them. Alright, I'm going to have to rely on Vargas with Unbreakable Guardian. So the question is whether to be offensive or defensive. And I think the better choice here is to play it defensive. So here we go. I'm trying to figure out a positioning to avoid getting hit by this wind pressure as much as possible. So, Unbreakable Guardian, Vargas. Let's heal up Vargas. So let's get the others out of the way, completely away from that group. Faction buff. There we go. Left support. So wind pressure will hit these two. So Vargas is tanking quite well, despite the lack of healing. Turn 10. So let's toss an AoE to weaken all of these targets. And Vargas should be able to kill these guys with retaliation attacks. But I am going to attack right now to kill off one of them. And... okay, I'm going to have to attack these guys to take him down, I think. Well, maybe not. Okay, let's trust in Vargas. I'm just going to heal him. No regenerate this turn, because he was just too low hit points. So let's get these ones out of the way in the meantime. And sprint. So here we go. Vargas. Counterattack. Takes down one enemy. Counterattack. Should take down this guy too. Yep. Leaving 2 demons left. And it's turn 11, so the last enemy wave spawns. And it's actually a very range heavy wave. So let's retreat. I will get back, because Unbreakable Guardian is currently down. Plus I need to try to heal up my characters before I fight some more. So backing up everybody. Oh, Vargas died, but due to his talent, he comes back to life. So I don't think I'll be able to clear this last wave, but that's okay. It's because I didn't bring a second healer. Alright, let's continue. So, what I really want is Vargas to just tank only one hit, not 2. So let's move Vargas into here and Unbreakable Guardian to start. And I'm going to move Anna over to heal up Vargas. If I move down to attack, no. Just gonna get Egbert out as much as I can, like so. Well, let's see if a full hit point Vargas can tank a hit. We'll see. 2 hits, I should say. Because no one else can really attack. The only one who can attack is Lard. But if he attacks, he's not in a position to get protected. Well, I don't have a choice though. I have to put my Lard here. because that's the only way to protect Egbert against this Undead Knight. So I'm not going to attack with him, I'm just going to place him there. And hope Lard can survive against Lance. I don't think he can though. Nope. So, one character down. But it's okay. Just working the turn count for now. So let's move Egbert over. Wait a second. What skills does he have? Charge, Ram, and Gale. So he will melee attack only. Okay, that's fine. Let's use Vargas to melee attack this Undead Knight. There we go. Again, a mistake! Egbert cannot be in attack range and... Okay. I'm going to offer Leticia as a sacrifice as well then. By placing Leticia here. Love support activates so that Egbert can now move in. So I'm going to have to... Yeah, this was a big mistake. Vargas... misplaced Vargas completely. Oh well. Let's heal up Vargas. And this was an actually second mistake. Because now Vargas can be attacked by this Archdemon. Wow. This is kind of embarrassing. Oh well. Vargas tanks the hit. Gale activates on Lance, but Vargas can tank the second hit. Lance actually suicides as a result. Now, hopefully Vargas survives this. He does. Perfect. There's only 4 ranged enemies left. So it's not looking too bad, despite everything. Going to continue this fighting retreat then, because I need to stay outside of these two, outside of their attack range. If I attack from here, am I still outside of this Lana's range? I am. So, 3 range attack it is. Let's acid burn the Archdemon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another mistake, because guard is gone on Vargas. Ah! Alright, let's heal up Egbert and hope he can survive. Wow. This series of mistakes is just... I usually don't make this many mistakes in Guild Wars, but... oh well. Okay. Egbert does survive because of the wizards. So. Hooray for small favors! Alright. I'm going to continue this fighting retreat. There's no way I can kill off all 5 at this rate. But I should be able to kill off these 3, hopefully. So... I'm going to retreat like so. Let's see. He's going to chase me 3 tiles, right? So why don't I place Vargas here and then Breakable Guardian to start. And then Leticia moves back. Anna moves back and heals up Vargas. Egbert moves back like this to draw out the hit. And Lance backs off. Okay, this looks good. Now Vargas tanks the hit. And I'm going to have to commit to an attack now. Because it's turn 16. So the best I can do... Can I avoid this guy? Probably. Let's see. Dark Reaper to start on the Archdemon with Egbert. That finishes off the Archdemon and heals up Egbert. Alright. Going to have to send characters to attack these two right now. The only question is, do I heal up Vargas or Lance? Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Either or. So here we go. Heal and attack. Alright. Lance, forward. Oh, Lance dies. Which is a shame because I no longer have the faction buff after this turn. But with that said, there's no time. It's turn 17. So. Attack Bozel. I'm trying to avoid does not have any movement skills, so that's fine because I can then heal Leticia. And Leticia actually can't attack. Okay, so I'm going to have to use Egbert to fireball Bozel and hope for the best. Yes, got him. And then, well, Leticia is ready to attack next turn then. Just need to avoid his attack this turn. Here we go. Turn 18. So it was pretty close, but I can't get anyone into attack range except for Leticia, so there's no chance. It's unfortunate, but it was, as I said, it was quite close. So with this one it's a failure to fully clear, but it wasn't bad. If I had brought a second healer, I think this would have been a clear for sure. So I definitely made a mistake there. Because I just had too many characters that could not attack, right? So if I had replaced Egbert or replaced one of the melee attackers with a healer, I would have been fine. In any case, that was 460 points. And I was using, you know, as I said, just my lower level characters in general. No one particularly leveled up, right? Level 50, level 42, 50, level 49, 55, and 59. I guess Vargas was leveled up, but yeah. So that's it for the first video, which was not a full clear, but that was still 420 or 460 points. So a solid start. So that's it for the first video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.